Why do I have anxiety for no reason? Now that's a question I've received recently. Perhaps you've had an experience where you've had a good sleep. You wake up to find your neck is aching, your arm is paining a lot, and you don't know why it's happening. And at that time, all that you can do is just guess. You might say, maybe it's the pillow, or maybe it's the angle in which I slept, and you might come to some conclusions. But you know in your heart that at best that's only a guess, because you were unconscious while you were asleep. It's the same with your anxiety and with this question. You have all of these symptoms. Maybe you're feeling social phobia. Maybe it is the butterflies in your tummy. Maybe your heart is racing. Maybe you have acid reflux or sleepless nights over and over again, overthinking all the time. You just don't know why it is happening. There are 3 things I want to share with you, my friend. Number 1, it is not abnormal to feel anxiety. Everybody on this planet feels anxiety in varying degrees. That's because anxiety is rooted in the most primal and common response that every creature on this planet has, including human beings, which is the flight or fight response. All of us have this. There's nothing wrong with feeling this. Number 2, I can understand that you're feeling frustrated and you're justified to feel that way. And that is because all that you're experiencing in your conscious awareness is all the pain that you're getting along with it. So it's okay to feel frustrated. Let me give you an example. If your tooth is aching right now, in your conscious awareness, you do not know why it is aching. All you know is that there is pain. Now that becomes your primary motivation to do something. You might go and take a painkiller or a local anesthesia, and that might take care of that pain for some time. But as the anesthesia wears off, the pain comes back because it had not gone anywhere. It had just numbed down the pain. The problem was still there, which is the problem in the tooth. Unless a dentist takes a look at it and does something about the problem, you know that no amount of painkillers is going to solve that problem permanently. The same goes for anxiety. All that you're aware of is only the pain. The problem itself exists in your unconscious mind. Number 3, 95% of your life is run by your unconscious mind. If you had to be conscious about every single process involved in driving your car to work, or if you had to be conscious about every single thing while you're making your breakfast, it would be a pretty hard life. If you had to be conscious about every single process that your food goes through to digest it after you swallow it, just imagine what will happen and how will you live your life. 95% is run by your unconscious. Once you swallow your food, you don't have to worry about what the body is going to do. It will do its magic. You will get your energy. The food gets digested. It goes out just the way it's supposed to go out. All the problems, pain, and emotional trauma exist only in the unconscious. At best, you can only guess, like waking up from your sleep and saying, my neck is aching. Perhaps it's the angle. That's just a guess. If you want to find out what the problem is, you need to go to your unconscious. And you cannot go to your unconscious by being conscious. One way to go to your unconscious mind is falling asleep. So oftentimes, when you're not finding a solution to a problem, perhaps at work, perhaps in your life in general, you go to sleep and you wake up in the morning and all of a sudden you just have this inspiration or idea that comes up in your mind. That's your unconscious mind giving the solution. But to resolve an emotional problem, oftentimes sleep may not be the only solution. We need to go to the unconscious. That's where you need someone who can take you and keep you in that state of trance so that you can find the solution there. Once you find the problem, your unconscious mind will get all the solutions, including the best one for you. You are part of an intelligent race of creatures. You do not need to be told, advised, or given suggestion on what the solution should be. The problem exists in your unconscious mind, and so do the infinite number of solutions and resources. As always, there is a price to maintain a symptom for a long time. You could ignore the pain in your tooth, or you could keep taking painkillers, but you know it's not going to solve it. You need someone to take a look at it and help you with it. It's the same with your unconscious problem, which is causing the anxiety. Someone needs to walk you through it, and it doesn't have to take years, months, or even weeks. It can be done in a matter of hours, literally. So, the question is, how long are you willing to go through this problem? How long would you want to stay in this state of frustration, of not knowing why are you feeling anxiety? There is always a reason. It's not without any reason that you're feeling these symptoms. To find the reason, you need someone who can take you safely into trance and bring you out along with the solutions and the reason. I hope this answers your question. All the best, my friend.